Hey, collective. Welcome back to the Oracle's desk. Yes, we have some improvements. We have some new things for the cowrie shells so they don't bounce too far away. I think it's working. They said they didn't like the fabric, but I don't like any of the African fabric, so we had to compromise. So yesterday I was like, I don't know, hearing things about mermaids on and off, and I thought, you know what, let me just shuffle real quick. I'm trying to get used to using these shells and all that. And I thought, you know what? Let me shuffle some of these cards that I want to try to see if they work well together. And this was what came out in the shuffle. And we have the golden cowrie, which is extremely rare cowrie. Even if you find one, it's very hard to find one in the wild, but they're not extinct. That's how hard it is to find one. And the shells are worth thousands. So it's extremely valuable. But more importantly, it's also known with the Aztecs, specifically El Dorado. So I thought that was interesting. And then we have the Queen Conch, which is found in Jamaica, but it's also well known in Hinduism and part of a lot of the lore from there and from that sect of people. So two energies that have been flowing across my desk, India and Aztecs stuff is here. And I'm just going to assume that this is Atargatis. And I don't know if you can see it or not, but let's zoom in. You see, she's like singing air into the shells. So there's something she's wanting us to know. 144 on the clock. How am I doing so far? Half good, half bad. These cowrie shells, they're going to take a while. That's okay, though. We're going to get through it. We're learning. Oh, look. Right up front. Oh, and a whale. Yeah, it's Atargatis. Atargatis' symbol are the whales. I'm also drawn to the monkeys. Hey, hey, with the monkeys. Okay. All right, so Atargatis is blowing. Yeah, a whale would have a great gust of wind, right? That'd be a mighty powerful bluster. So Atargatis is calling maybe to us through the shells, and that's the conchomancy call. I don't know. But there's some kind of victory here, or there's some kind of magic working. That's where we're at. Okay, let's see here. We do not need the Golden Girls right now. Although, I mean, we always need the Golden Girls. Oh, one more thing, PSA. I finished doing all the private reads. Thank you all so much for booking. I had such a good time reading everyone's energy, and just you trusting me with your energy really means a lot to me. That being said, I'm not going through the service that I was using before. I don't like how it runs. It's just probably easier for people to email me. So when I get that up and running, I'll start putting it down in the descriptions. Okay, that being said, sorry about that. I know, I'm sorry. I know you guys are sad. But I don't like the service, and it's just, I don't know, there's something about it. It barely works, and I have more problems than not, so it's just better if we just go solo, right? Independence is always the best key. And I won't do privates forever. What does Atargatis want us to know? Give me a second. Give me a second. I'm very soft today. There's something below your horn. If you guys are having under any kind of you feel like spiritual attack, always look for a shofar. The shofar horn is I think it's Israeli, but it's extremely powerful. And I feel like this is kind of the same thing. I feel like Atargatis is blowing her shofar, where she's wakening something. Let's see what this magic is. I don't know. I can't feel it. Or maybe I just don't know what it is, or it's very slight. It's very slight. Oh, God. I'm not getting those right now. Okay. Oh, yeah, she's working some... Ooh, water magic. This is sick. She's got some water magic. Water magic. That's beautiful. Okay. Universal water magic. Oops, sorry. Sorry, guys. I know I fidget. It's a human. There'll be human noises too. Hit subscribe if you can still tolerate human sounds and noises. Okay, so we have the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Wands, and if Atargatis isn't anything, she's a goddess, so she can reach down into the realms and use any kind of energy that she damn well please. It looks like she's using water magic right now. Water magic, cerebral water magic. Maybe she's calling for reinforcements. I don't know, it sounds weird, but she may be calling Saturn. That's weird, right? Oh, she could also be calling an ET. Okay. We have the Hermit, the Choice, and Valor. She's looking for victors. She's looking for hearts of valor. This is her search call. That's kind of beautiful. Sorry about this glare, guys. These out of the way. The golden girls are going to glare. You can't hold them down. This is a magic call, a magic search. She's looking for extremely rare and powerful allies. That's the word, allies. This light's flickering. It's never done that before. All right, let's see. Let's see if we can get more. I would not recommend getting the Secrets of the Sea shells deck, by the way. It's my least favorite of all of my decks so far, but that's what I have. So, I mean, the pictures are fine. Everything's fine. It's just the book is extremely unorganized. It's not even in alphabetical order. It's not even in genus order. It's just kind of half-assed done, you know. I'm going to put out another read today, too, a sports reading. Okay, now just give me a minute. I'm still having a hard time, like, I don't know, I can't. I think there's like a translation error or something. Or I just don't know how to read it. I don't know. Yeah, she's looking. She's trying to find a cornucopia. Oh, that's what it is. She doesn't know She doesn't know. There's a Queen of Cups again. She's trying to open a portal. She doesn't know. Maybe where she is. She's trying to figure out. She's trying to navigate without sight. $18, $10, $8, $21. Yeah, the Queen of Cups twice. Maybe she's looking for somebody. Now I need the mermaids. She's looking for a mermaid. If any of you resonate as mermaids, you may be about to receive a real intense call. Oh my gosh. Okay. I had this at my desk from last night. And I thought I had taken all of my cards out, but I didn't. On the bottom of the deck, the Queen of Cups. Now look, oh my God, the Hermit. Is that the Eight of Wands? This is the Eight of Wands. Yeah, she's looking for, this is her treasure. She's looking for, and then this is the Queen of Cups too. That was what was left too. The Three of Pentacles and the Three of Swords. Why the Three of Swords and the Three of Pentacles? That's kind of sad. Maybe she's like, oh, that's, oh my God. Okay. I don't know how into allegories you guys are, but I love allegories, especially the ones Manly P. Hall talks about. The Way of the Lonely Ones specifically just literally changed my life. Anyway, if you ever get a chance, I think you can get it on audiobook for free on YouTube. Like, you should really listen to it if you're into allegories. So there's a point in one of the stories where this man climbs the lofty mountains looking for the source of light at the top of a mountain. I believe a portal was opened up for this person. Anyway, he goes up to the top of the mountain. He gets to the top and he sees a man there. And the man is very old and he's barely clothed and he's just standing there holding out a lamp into the night. And he's freezing at the top of this mountain. It's cold and it's dark. And all he can do is stare at this light. And I probably will cry. So if that bothers you, get out. 1313. Because this is one of the most meaningful and touching stories that changed my life. Anyway, so this hermit was at the top of the mountain holding up this lamp that was so heavy. And he was emaciated and he was freezing. And he walked up to the guy, and the guy was startled because no one has come up there for centuries. And, he's like, he just can't stop holding and looking at this light. And he'd been there since time began. And the man who'd come up the mountain felt bad for him. And he said, well, let me hold this lamp for a while for you. And let me hold this lamp for you. You go on to your next thing. And so eventually, after some conversation, the hermit relinquished and he gave his cloak and lamp to the man, and then a bigger, heavier cloak came to the hermit, and then he exalted, and there was a new hermit of the lamp. So the new hermit of the lamp, he stood there for many, many centuries, and he would always kind of look down at the town he came from and everything. But for the most part, he just kept holding out the lamp and staring at the light, and eventually it started really getting to him. It got cold, he got tired, and he wanted to come off the mountain. And the other lights that were there were thousands of millions of miles away from him. And he started to wane. And as he started to wane, they knew. And so they sent the hermit man back to him. And he said, I can't do this. I'm so sorry. I just can't. I can't be in the cold and the dark anymore. I just can't do it. And even though he felt the others reaching out to make him stronger, it just wasn't enough. He couldn't do it. He wanted to go back to society. And when he went back down the mountain, everything that he knew was gone. Uh, all the people he knew, the town even was like empty. There was no one there. It had been centuries, and everyone had gone. And he did his little exploring. He realized no one was there, and everything was exactly almost the same, though, aside from he didn't know anyone there anymore. And he tried to find the path to get back up the mountain because he felt terrible for leaving, you know. And he wandered for the rest of his life trying to find that path again to get back up to the mountain to hold the lamp up and for a light for humanity. And he never could. He ended up dying penniless in a ditch somewhere. And someone found him as he was going, and he said, I'm going up the mountain right now." And he passed away, and then, presumably his spirit went back up the mountain. I don't know, but that is an important story because that's what I feel with this energy. She woke up and she was looking for all her little lights and the things and people she knew, and they're gone. They're gone. So collective. Atargatis is sad. And she's literally blowing up. She's blowing up the airwaves, looking for her people. Maybe she knows they've reincarnated. Maybe she knows. I don't know. But the Queen of Cups is out here a lot. She's looking really looking. She's opening portal, and she's on a fence. This definitely fence sitting because we have the Eight of Wands twice. Where's the other Eight of Wands? Yeah, no, where is it? I don't know. Oh, here it is. This is the Ten of Wands. I'm just trying to open a portal. She's trying to navigate. Okay, well, let's see how we can help her. That's really sad. To look for some people and then them be dead. Them all be gone. Like, wake up, and that might be how, like, these energies feel when we don't have the right offerings, the right energy signature, the right whatever. Might be very, very lonely, very sad. Like Treebeard, right? A wizard should know better. All these trees were my friends. I'd known some of these trees since they were saplings. So she's looking everywhere. All right, well, 19 minutes in. We know no more, no less. Let's see if we can get, oh my God, at the bottom of the deck. Oh my God. Yeah, Song of the Siren and Homeland. Well, she's coming home anyway. The call summoning the voice to acknowledge her arrival. A journey ends, established building getting settled. Wow. Drive home. Yeah, drive home. Wow. Ways of the lonely ones. I don't know what to do next. I don't know what to do next. Navigation, I guess. She's trying to navigate. I don't know if this deck will help at all. This is another one of those decks that I don't really like. Magic. May you flow with the divine. Yeah, she's using the moon. She's using the moon and the siren's call. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to help her. I can barely understand this energy. It's like, and it's very, very, I don't know how you guys are interpreting it, but to me, it's very strong, but very faint. Like when you see a butterfly, but then when you touch it, you know what I mean? Like you see the butterfly, but when you touch it, it's paper. It weighs nothing. Yeah. Ease. Allow. Ease. Faith. Allow. Faith. To ease this magic through. Magic in. Allow faith to ease magic. Okay, well, it's going to be one of those reads, guys. But the energy's still here. She's not gone. Of course, she's not gone. This is a sad reading, but it's not because she knows she's going to find the right people. They just have to hear the siren song. How can we help Atargatis? Allow ease, magic, allow faith. I don't remember how I had this arranged previously. Please forgive. Yeah, I'm having a really hard time with this energy. Like I can't. Maybe I'm speaking too much. Yeah, maybe I'm speaking too much, looking too much, listening too much. Maybe I need a Eight of Swords. I can't quite put my finger on it, collective. I'm sorry. Maybe it'll come to me later. Sometimes these readings are like that and they don't really go anywhere. But quick synopsis, 23 minutes in. Thanks for sticking around and holding energy. We're going to have a sports read later today, so if you're into that. Atargatis is awoken. She is calling through this conchomancy thing that we've gotten from Poseidon, trying to find her people. A lot of Queen of Cups. She's looking for every flipping Queen of Cups that she can pick up what she's saying. So if you're into that, you resonate as a Queen of Cups. I mean, I like to resonate as an Empress, but everyone, if you're an Empress, you can get into different energies. So if you can get in the Queen of Cups energy or you resonate in that way, you may be picking up this faintness as well. It's Atargatis. I think right now she just wants us to listen and acknowledge her, which is what we're doing right now. Yeah, to acknowledge her arrival. So we're gonna do the shells. We're gonna do the cups water magic, and hopefully we'll be able to hear what she's saying, because I see 2 cubes of ice here at the top, and I feel like it's I don't know what that means. It probably means something to you that I don't understand, maybe, aside from it's frozen. But it's moving now. 1 up, 3 down, Am I right? 2 up, 2 down. Ask one more time. Am I correct? 2 up, 2 down. Half right, half wrong. Yeah, half right, half wrong. Okay. Well, like I said, we're not going to have this all figured out in one day. This is a brand new energy. Maybe I should do a color reading later and see if that helps, because sometimes she shows up in those because this energy is so foreign. All right, collective. That's all for the read. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for all the new subscribers. And I love you guys.